Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Christian. If it's your first time seeing me, go ahead and like this video because I know you're gonna like it already. Subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss another upload. And if you already are subscribed, then hey, welcome back. So today guys, we're going to be talking about creative accountability. We're going to be talking about ways that we can raise our vibration and how important it is to control your vibration and your frequency in order to control your reality. So yes, I think that this is a really good video topic. I always talk about controlling your energy, being in control of your life and doing whatever that you want to do with your life. So I feel like this is going to be a good video to give you guys some tips about, how to keep your energy high and how to stay in that vibration moving forward. So yes, if you guys are interested in creative accountability, what it means, how you can be more accountable about the things that you allow in your space, the things that you allow to happen in your life, then just keep on watching. Creative accountability, let's talk about it. We are all spiritual beings. We are all creatives, regardless if we want to be or not, which means we are in a space where we are creating our reality all the time. We've already talked about the law of attraction here, but we can touch on it a little bit more. So the law of attraction is basically the belief that your thoughts, your frequency, your energy is going to be attracting things to you. Also the idea that you can materialize things in front of you physically just by thinking them, just by focusing on them and concentrating on them. So yes, the law of attraction is all about your ability to be able to call certain things to you, call certain energies to you, and just speak up certain energies just by your energy, your vibration, what you have going on in that current moment. So yes, a lot of people talk about the law of attraction and kind of encourage their following, their community to practice the law of attraction, practice speaking positive things over yourself, indulging in positive activities to keep your energy high so you can bring the things that you want to bring to you into your space. Everything that we do is showing God, showing the universe what we are ready for, what we can handle, what we still need to work on, every single thing that we are doing. So we have to live as if we know we are in that space. So every time we make a decision, every time we decide to do something, every time we step into some new energies, we are making the choice to, attract more of whatever that is into our space. And whatever you listen to all the time, whatever you are feeding into all the time, whatever you are consuming all the time is what's going to be coming out and also what you're going to be attracting around you. Our subconscious mind is something that is a lot bigger than most of us. A lot of us can't even understand our subconscious mind and how important it is that we program our subconscious mind to think beautiful things, to feel beautiful things. So a lot of times the energies that we're taking on, from other people and other things that we're consuming throughout the day, it can really, have an impact on our subconscious mind, and we can think negatively. We can be desensitized to violence, desensitized to, abuse. We have a lot of, people that are desensitized in our community. Okay, we see it all the time on Twitter, we see it all the time everywhere. People say crazy shit and believe crazy shit, and you can be like, damn, how can somebody say something like this? They have been conditioned to believe that way and to feel that way, so that's what they're attracting to themselves. That's what they're choosing to believe based on what they're being conditioned. It's the same thing. We are conditioning our minds, we're conditioning our hearts, we're conditioning our spirits to want certain things by what we are putting into our subconscious. So definitely, as far as creative accountability goes, it's going to be very good that we pay attention to what we are consuming, and also that we understand that whatever we're consuming, we have to understand that it's a possibility that we are going to be attracting that to us. So if we are listening to sad ass music all day, then how do you expect to be in a good mood? How do you expect to be in a good space? If we're listening to stuff about crime and about killing and about guns and about all kind of crazy stuff, you can very well be programming your subconscious mind to seek out those energies, because whenever you hear that or whenever you're around that, you like it, you feeling it, you fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? So your subconscious mind is basically like, oh, okay, this is something that we enjoy, this is something that we like, we keep going back to this, so let's figure out where we can get it in other areas. So yeah, I think it would be good for everybody to kind of just pay attention to the energies that you have been taking in, the things that you want to change about yourself, and figuring out what things are you doing that you need to take your accountability for in that space. A lot of times we think that it's okay to watch the Love and Hip Hop all day and eat the McDonald's all day and, like do all the bad shit all day, and we think that we still about to be good, and that's not the case. We have to hold ourselves accountable. We cannot want these blessings, we cannot want this abundance, we cannot want this newness while we are still living, breathing, and walking in old vibration. We have to raise our vibration. We have to raise our standards. I was doing some content for Create Fade, and one of the things that I put together, it says getting better begins with requiring better. So whenever we want better for ourselves, we have to be in a space that we are demanding better, that we are not allowing things into our space that are not beneficial for us, that we are not around people who are not beneficial for us, that we are not eating things that are not beneficial for us. You know what your body needs, you know what your spirit needs. Don't act like you don't, okay? We know what makes us feel good. We know what what makes us feel fulfilled. We know what we can do, and it might make us feel good in the moment, but after that we'll feel fucked up. So we know that we need to be holding ourselves accountable in this space. And I feel like a lot of times, you know, as adults, whenever, especially for me, I work for myself. All 3 of my jobs are my businesses. I work for myself. I am not in school. I do not have any children. I am living away from family. So in short, I do whatever the fuck I want. There is nobody holding me accountable. There is nobody like, Christian, you paid your bills. Christian, you got up, you ate, you eating right. Like, there is nobody holding me accountable. It is me that is doing that. Now, yes, my friends and my man keep me in check. You know, they'll make sure that I'm doing the right stuff or whatever. But at the end of the day, it is me that is holding myself accountable. But especially coming into this age group, okay, I'm going to be 26 this year. So especially coming to the space where you're getting into like your late 20s, you know, you're thinking about homes, you're thinking about marriage, you're thinking about children, you're thinking about, you know, creating the life that you want for yourself and laying, you know, like the seeds and planting the seeds right now, so you're able to tap into the abundance, the blessings, everything that you want for yourself in the future. So I feel like now is a really pivotal time to look at yourself. What are you doing? What are you allowing around you? And so many times we like to put things off on other people, and, you know, it's other friends, and we got family, and it's the job, and whatever. You are at the job. You are getting up and going to that job every day. You can decide that you want another job if you want one. You are the one hanging out with them bum ass friends. You could decide you don't want to be around them fake assholes no more. You the one that's in that piss poor ass relationship. You could decide you don't want to be there anymore. Like, a lot of times we are allowing ourselves to be in things, and we're pointing the fingers at everybody that's nasty in those spaces. And sometimes that can be true. Like, I've been in plenty of spaces where I've been in friendships where it's like, well, it ain't even me. It's them doing everything. And it's like, yeah, but why are you still there though? So it's like, we have to understand that we are to be held accountable as well. Even if you allow yourself to deal with toxic energy, why are you even in that space? Like, we have to look at ourselves like, girl, what you even doing over there? Like, who cares what they doing? Why are you even entertaining it? Why are you even tolerating that in your divine energy? You know your divinity. You know who you are. You know what you deserve. You know where you need to be. So why are you tolerating anything less than that? So I feel like we definitely need to lay the hammer down on ourselves a lot more and just hold ourselves accountable, because us allowing those energies around us is God in the universe seeing, oh, she's accepting this. Oh, this is cool with her. Oh, this is fine with him. So we're going to keep giving them this subpar half-ass shit because they cool with it. We're going to save the abundance. We're going to save all of the tea. We're going to save what really counts for the people who are demanding nothing less. You know, you could have 2 people who could be living the same type of life, and one person could be in their career, getting their abundance, in their marriage, having their amazing children, having their amazing house. And you could have someone else that is surrounded by so much chaos. And it could be like, why are these 2 people not in the same space? Well, because one person is allowing the chaos around them, and one person has said, I'm not accepting anything but what I know I deserve. And it's up to you to decide what you deserve. You are the one that is saying you can't get that job. You're the one that's saying you won't ever be able to find love. You're the one that's saying that that doesn't exist for you. Ain't nobody tell you that. And if they did tell you that, fuck them. Like I always say, if people tell you that something isn't there for you or that you can't do something, fuck them. Why are you listening to them? Again, why are we listening to people? Why are we letting people dictate what we want and what we feel? You know, we can't let anybody tell us what we cannot do. We can't let anything make us feel like we are less than, like we are not where we need to be. It is us that decides that we are on the right track, that we should be celebrated, that we should be in the right space. So we have to be in a space where we are seeing ourselves as our higher self. We're seeing ourselves every day getting closer to what we want. And we're not letting anything or anyone make us feel shitty about ourselves, make us feel like we're not on the right path, make us feel like we're not doing the right things. So I definitely feel overall that we need to take better care of ourselves and make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable and making sure that we are not allowing energies around us that don't need to be there. And if you have to live with somebody, or if you have to be in a space like that, cord cut them and move forward. Still, there's literally no excuse to let other people affect your energy and fuck your energy up and fuck up what you have going on. And I am saying this because I have been in some difficult situations where I have had to humble myself and sit quietly for a while I let God work things out. I've had to live with people that I did not want to see, that I could not fucking stand. I had to accept less than what I was deserving. But I knew that I had to sit in those uncomfortable places because I had put myself there in the first place. Because let's be real, if we are in a space with somebody where we don't want to be, when did we realize we didn't need to be in that space? Was it in that direct moment, or was it months before and we were ignoring the red flags and the signs? So again, accountability. We have to be okay with being a little bit hard on ourselves sometimes. And we have to be okay with bitching at ourselves a little bit sometimes and be like, girl, you know good and damn well you ain't have no business fucking with them people. They ain't got nothing for you. So what you going over there for? For real. Like, we have to talk to ourselves like that person that is keeping us accountable if we don't have that around us. And even if you do have that around us, you need to keep yourself accountable. Nobody can make you accountable for you. You have to understand your authority, your power, your control over your life, over your vibration, over everything that you are getting into. You are the one that is in control of all of that. So you have to know that, you have to believe that, you have to trust that, and you have to make sure that you are not allowing anyone or anything to get in the way of that. So yeah, a few things about raising your vibration. Again, listening to very, very positive music, listening to sound bowls, allowing yourself to do yoga, allowing yourself to stretch, getting up earlier, getting outside, getting some sun, you know, complimenting yourself, getting yourself ready. If you ain't got nothing to do or you ain't got nowhere to go, that's too bad. If you want to get cute, get cute. If you want to take yourself on a date, take yourself on a date. If you want to go for a walk, do it. Figure out ways that you can make yourself happy. The things that make you happy, do more of those things. Realize who around you. This person is always bringing me stress. This person is always bothering me. This person is never bringing me no good energy. Stop fucking with them. You don't have, stop fucking with them. Like, people tell me all the time about exes that keep hitting them up and people that keep hitting, why can't they even contact you? Change your number. Block them. If they message you from another phone, block them. I've had to block dozens of emails, okay, from some clowns. It doesn't fucking matter. If I decide you ain't getting access to me, you ain't getting access to me. Okay, accountability. I can't be sitting here crying because a nigga keep blowing my phone up if I keep letting him do it. You know what I'm saying? So I am talking to y'all like this because this is how I talk to myself, and I don't play with me, so that's why I can't play with y'all. But that's why y'all here. That's why y'all like me, because I don't play with y'all, okay? I let y'all know the real shit. So hold yourself accountable and stop letting people play with you, okay? And we also have to understand that we cannot depend on nobody to do the right thing for us. People are going to be around you and be in your space if you letting them, okay? If they ain't got shit to offer you, if they ain't got nothing to give you, if they ain't got nothing good to say to you, then that's just too damn bad. Like, they gonna be in that space regardless. So we have to make sure that we are holding ourselves accountable and not letting people willy motherfucking nilly just come into your space and mess up your energy and fuck up what you have going on. You are in a space where you can have divine energies around you, protecting you and surrounding you at every moment. So decide that you want that. Decide that you want you. Decide that you want good energies only. Decide that you don't want to tolerate any bullshit. And get serious about it. You know, how are we going to attract what we want? How are we going to tap into what we want if we are still tolerating the trash that we was been supposed to leave behind? Like, we have to show the universe, I am ready. I want it. It's time. I'm ready for my abundance. I don't want to see anything but my abundance. We have to let the universe know this is what I want to attract. So I am not letting anything else be in my bubble. Because imagine, do you think, like, if you're trying to attract, you know, like $1 billion hanging around a bunch of poor people, you ain't gonna get no money. You ain't gonna get it, baby. We have to make sure that we are allowing ourselves to be around what we want and the energies that are protecting us and pushing us forward. And this is something kind of difficult and kind of shitty to think about and deal with, especially when we're thinking about our friends, we're thinking about family, we're thinking about work, we're thinking about things that we do. We have let ourselves down countless times. I have let myself down countless times. It's been plenty of friendships where I've seen people do fucked up shit to me and I stayed there like a fool, where I've sat on a job where I wasn't getting paid how I needed to be paid, where I've sat in plenty of relationships where I needed to leave. There's been a lot of times where I've just doubted myself and second guessed and second changed myself so I could fully be there for somebody else. And that's something that a lot of us do. And that's why we have to step into this place of accountability, because you have to be there for you and you have to be in control, because nobody is going to, you know, check in on you how they need to. People are always looking out for themselves, and they should, because we are in control of our spirit. We have to check in on ourselves. And if everybody around you is good and you're miserable, then what the fuck? It's a waste. You know, you're miserable. It ain't gonna be enough. You have to make sure that you are okay, and you have to check into you and make sure you are loving on you. So yes, that is a T. That's a little bit about creative accountability and how important it is that we change our vibration, change our surroundings, honor ourselves fully, and, you know, prepare to change your reality, because that's what's going to happen. And I'm sure some of you have already been in a process of cutting off people, removing yourself from things, dropping bad habits, you know, just getting yourself in check, getting yourself together. And you've seen the abundances, you've seen the blessings. I have, you know, as I've become more disciplined, as I've given myself more structure, as I've gotten more serious about what I want, and, you know, just not playing around with myself, demanding the best out of myself every single day and loving it. I have a good time doing the best of my work. I love love what I do. So be like, you know, just understand that it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. You know, you're not going to be, you know, like miserable and having a horrible time, you know, keeping yourself in check. It's going to be good. You're going to see what you can do with some structure. You're going to see what you can do with the right people around you. You're going to see the abundances that come when you allow yourself to be surrounded by love and light and positivity. And of course, I always have to say that there is darkness and that we have to honor the darkness, because we do. But when we are trying to attract light, we have to make sure that when darkness comes, we are able to acknowledge it and deal with it. We're not sitting in it. We're not letting it consume us. We have to have control over that darkness. And we have a shadow, you know, that we can beef up. So she ready to knock that, you know, knock that darkness down when it come up. You know what I'm saying? Or they are ready to handle that business for you. So yeah, allow yourself to handle that shit and be done with it and move forward. Don't carry any baggage. Don't hold any baggage. Release it. Be free. Surrender. Be light. And, you know, just allow yourself to attract the love that you want, the peace that you want, the good energies that you want, the good high vibrations that you want. Demand that energy and see it coming to you full force. Demand it from everyone around you and demand it from yourself as well. So yes, y'all, that is the tea about creative accountability and just raising your vibration, and how important it is that we be serious about, you know, what we want, and that we don't let nobody play with us, and that we don't play ourselves. Okay, so yes, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys loved this little tea, this little spiel. I love you guys as always, and I will see you guys next time. So yeah, if you guys have any videos that you guys want to see made, leave them down below in the comment section, or you can send me a DM, or, you know, let me know on Instagram or something like that. But yes, I love you guys. I thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Bless.